How's your walk? Well, we're trying something here with today's lesson and on significant verses. And we're gonna walk and talk about Genesis 5 and Hebrews 11 and some significant verses in there that have to do with walking. Now, Genesis 5 gives us generations, kind of some boring information, generations from Adam to Noah through his son Seth. And with all these people that are born, Adam and Seth and all the others, it gives us those generations to Noah. But after everybody's name, it says, and he died, and he died. Except for one man named Enoch. And Genesis 5:24 is a significant verse that says, Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Enoch walked with God. And then one day, his walk was so close with God, God just said, I'm going to bring you on to be with me. Therefore, there was no death, no grave for Enoch. Interestingly, Enoch lived 365 years here on earth, or more or less 1 year for every day in our calendar year. That was kind of a little interesting tidbit. But you know, Hebrews 11:5 tells us, by faith Enoch was taken away so that he did not see death, and was not found because God had taken him. For before he was taken, he had this testimony that he pleased God. So Enoch walked with God, Enoch pleased God. And you know, those two things go together. And only one other man, is it said, pleased God, like it said of Enoch. And it was actually Enoch's great-grandson, guy who built this humongous looking boat named Noah. And there, Genesis 6:9 tells us, Noah was a just man, perfect in his generations. Noah walked with God. Now notice this order of spiritual quality before God here. When it talks about Noah, Noah was just, or that is, he lived by God's righteous standards. And then it says he was perfect. And this set him apart by comparison with other men of his day. And then the third thing, it said he walked with God. And that put him in a class with only himself and his great-grandfather, Enoch. So, it is why when God was grieved by the sinful condition of man, Genesis 6:8 says, Noah found grace, or Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. Why? Because he walked with God. He pleased him. And you know, this is a great example for us, because Hebrews 11:6, when it talks about the faith of Enoch and Noah and many others, there it also says this after talking about Enoch pleasing the Lord. It says, without faith it is impossible to please him, or please the Lord. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he rewards those who diligently seek him. Are you diligently seeking him? Do you strive to live a righteous and just life? Are you Is your goal to let the Holy Spirit make you more perfect every day so that we can be more like Christ, that we can display the fruits of the Spirit to fellow believers and those in the world who need to know Christ? Do you walk with God? Do you have a time of intimate relationship with Him? To let Him talk with you as well as you talk with Him. And to just maybe spend some time with each other. Like sometimes we have some downtime and just quality quiet time. Do you walk with God? Genesis 5:24, Genesis 6:9, Hebrews 11:5 and 11:6. They're all significant verses that we can apply to our life today and every day of our life. May God bless you, and we'll have a prayer list coming out soon. Please pray for our church in this coming week. Pray for many of our members who really need our prayers this week, as we will mention some of them. Again, may God richly bless you this week, and when you take that step to walk somewhere, think about Enoch's walk with God and Noah's walk with God. And how's my walk?